काम
आराध्यां हरिहर विरिञ्चादिभिरते
काम
आराध्यां हरिहर विरिञ्चाप्रभवति
काम
सुं तव चरणपङ्केरुहभवं विरिञ्चे सञ्चिन्वन् विरचयति लोकानविकलं वहत्येनं शौरी कथमपि सहस्रेण शिरसां हरसं शुद्ध्यैनं भजति भासितो धूलनविधिम् अविद्यानामन्तस्
செவ்வானம் அவ்வானம் திகழவர் கதிரின் உதயம் தேசுமிகு மாணிக்க திரியேறு கமலம் அச்செங்கமலம் அஞ்சு பவளம் மந்தாரம் மழை நாளில் வரும் இந்திர கோபம் அவ்வண்டூரும் மலையின் அரவம் மான்மதம் செங்குருதி போல் மலரும் மாதுளம் மாதுளம் சிதறும் முத்தம் செந்தீயின் வண்ணமெனவே சொல்லும் மேனியும் செப்பரிய அழகு வடிவும் சிங்காதனத்திலும் சிவனார் மனத்திலும் சீர்கொண்டு இலங்கும் எனினும் ஈண்டாய் நின் பேர் சொல்லும் ஏழையே அறிவிலும் என்றென்றும் திகழ அருள்வாய் இறைவியனை ஆண்டருளும் நித்திய நித்தேஸ்வரி நித்திய புரி வாழும் உமையே நோக்கும் திசை தோறும் நூபுரத்தாள்களும் நூல் போல் ஒசிந்த இடையும் நொடித்தோறும் நொடித்தோறும் புதிதான எழில் கொள்ளும் நுவலறிய திருமேனியும் வார்குங்குமக்கச்சு மார்பும் அம்மார்பினில் வாடாத மலர் மாலையும் வைரமோடு நவமணி வயங்கும் மங்கள நானும் மனம் வீசும் இனிய பொலிவும் காக்கும் கரங்களும் அங்குச பாசம் கரும்புவில் மலர்கள் ஐந்தும் கனிவாயில் மூரலும் கருணை பொழிவிழிகளும் கனகமணி ஒளிரும் முடியும் ஈர்க்கும் சுடர் முகமும் இருவிழி களிப்பயாம் எங்கெங்கும் காண அருள்வாய் இறைவியனை ஆண்டருளும் நித்திய நித்தேஸ்வரி நித்திய புரி வாழும் உமையே இறைவியனை ஆண்டருளும் நித்திய நித்தேஸ்வரி நித்திய புரி வாழும் உமையே சீரார் பெருந்துறையில் சிவயோக நாயகி சிவகாமி தில்லை மன்றில் தென்குமரி பகவதி திருவானைக்காவினில் திகழும் அகிலாண்டேஸ்வரி காரார் மதிர் கச்சி காமாட்சி அங்கையர் கண்ணி செந்தமிழ் மதுரையில் தாரார் சிவன் தோலும் தமிழும் விளைபவள் சமயபுரம் மதனில் மாறி தட்டாமல் கடவுரில் பட்டரு கருள் செய்த தையலபிராம வல்லே ஏறார் மழை கண்ணி என்னறிய நின் கோலம் யாவும் எமை ஆள வல்லவோ இறைவியனை ஆண்டருளும் நித்திய நித்தேஸ்வரி நித்திய புரி வாழும் உமையே நித்திய புரி வாழும் உமையே பனி தங்கு நிலவு போல் பால் போல் பளிங்கு போல் பட்டொளி நிறைந்த வடிவம் படிகமணி மாலையும் ஏடும் தரித்து யாழ் பயின்றருளும் நான்கு கரமும் புனிதங்கள் யாவும் பொறுத்த வெண் தாமரை பூமேல் விலங்கு பாதமும் பொழுதெல்லாம் என்னும் என் பழுதெல்லாம் போக்கினர் புலமை தர வேண்டும் அம்மா கனி தந்து மலர் தந்து கவி தந்து தொழுவோர்க்கு கண் தந்து காக்கும் அரசே, கலைஞான மகள் என்ற நிலையான புகழ் கொண்ட கருணைமயமான பொருளே, இனி தங்கு தடையின்றி யான் பாட நீ கேட்க இதயம் கனிந்தருள்வாய். இறைவியனை ஆண்டருளும் நித்ய நித்யேஸ்வரி நித்ய புரிவா.
Kamakshi and Bhagavan Sadashiva manifesting through their ultimate embodied forms as Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, through the Nijavatara, the Paramavatara, as our beloved Swamiji. As all of us behold this most auspicious and graceful form, as all of us are being showered with this ultimate graceful darshan, every prayer, every yearning, the deepest of yearnings that you have today, Swamiji, as the ultimate divine cosmic mother, is here to grant us all, to shower us all with all the boons and blessings. And as we behold and relish this most powerful darshan, the most powerful happening in the cosmos, we will now be walking all of you through the various different platforms through which you can post your boons requests, your blessings requests directly to Swamiji. Please pick your gadgets and follow along as we walk you all through. The first social media platform is YouTube. We request each and every one of you to head to Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda YouTube channel, where you can like, subscribe to the channel, and you can go to the live video, and in the comment section you can post your prayer requests and receive blessings from Swamiji, from Devi Kamakshi herself. The next social media platform is WhatsApp. All of you can head to kailasa.org, to the website, and click on the Join Kailasa's WhatsApp channel button and join the WhatsApp community, Kailasa's WhatsApp community. And in the chat, you can post your deepest of yearnings and receive blessings for anything and everything that you want to manifest. You can put it in the WhatsApp chat. The next social media platform is X, formerly known as Twitter. You can head to Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda Twitter handle and go to the topmost pinned tweet, and in the reply section as a comment, you can post your prayer requests and any boon that you want to receive blessings for from Swamiji directly. And please make sure that you add the hashtag #AskTheAvatar, and you will be receiving blessings. You can receive blessings from Swamiji himself. The next social media platform is Instagram. We request each of you to head to Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda Instagram handle, where every day the stunning, the beautiful, amazing photographs of Swamiji is posted. And you can go to the live video, and in the comment section, you can post your blessing requests and receive blessings from Swamiji himself and from Devi Kamakshi for anything that you want to manifest in your life. The next social media platform is Facebook. You can head to Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda Paramashivam Facebook page and go down to the live video. You can like and share the video with your family and friends. And in the comment section under the video, you can post your deepest of yearnings, which you wish to receive blessings for from Swamiji. And for any of your family members or friends who you wish for them to get blessings from Swamiji, you can share this with them. And they can also post their blessings requests in the comment section and receive blessings for anything which they would want to know. Today, as all of us behold this darshan as the Supreme Cosmic Mother and the ultimate embodiment of Paramashiva, Swamiji is gracing all of us today. So today, Swamiji is bestowing all of us with the initiation to experience the lordship over our lives, to experience the Panchakrityas, the truth that we are the soul of all the Panchakrityas. Anyone all your loved ones, your near and dear ones, whoever comes to your mind as you behold this darshan. Take a moment, share this link with them, and enrich and invite them to receive this session as well. Today, the Parliament House of Kailasa welcomes all the Hindus from around the world for the darshan and for the voting. And today is World Teachers' Day. And the United States of Kailasa, under the divine leadership of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, celebrates the essential role of educators in shaping society. This year's theme is all about valuing teachers' voices towards a new social contract for education. And this resonates with Kailasa's mission that Swamiji has established to revive the Guru Shishya Sampradaya, the master disciple, the Guru disciple relationship tradition. For almost 37 plus years, Kailasa has empowered teachers and nurtured students through initiatives like Nithyananda Gurukul, offering free holistic education in 150 countries around the world. The Nithyananda Hindu University, the largest Hindu university with campuses in 196 countries, with over 10,000 plus courses and 20 million plus individuals impacted, with over 628 plus higher education institutions and 200 plus primary education institutions. With all of this, Swamiji is reviving the Hindu education system, which not just aims to educate people in the regular subjects alone, but focuses on empowering every youth, every kid to manifest their conscious leadership qualities, to access their superconscious possibilities. Our question to all of you today is, which initiative do you believe should be prioritized to implement the Hindu education system globally? Which of these aspects? Swamiji has revived numerous aspects in terms of education. So our question to all of you is, which of these aspects do you think should be prioritized topmost for immediate implementation of Hindu education system on a global scale? We have a few options listed for all of you. And we request you all to head to kailasa.org/Hindu-votes and please cast your vote. We request each of you to take a moment, head to this link, go to today's date, and under today's date, you all can cast your vote on what your opinion is. To all the members of the Chitsabha House of Parliament, the question that we have for you all is about the recent alarming reports that have emerged about the increased violence and persecution faced by Hindus in Bangladesh. In the light of this, it is essential to recognize the growing need for the unified body to protect Hindu interests. Very recently, just 2 days back, all the Hindu American organizations took a significant action by displaying a banner over the New York skyline, calling for global intervention against these atrocities, particularly with Bangladeshi Hindus. With the threat of extinction looming over Hindus in Bangladesh, it has become a critical need to safeguard their cultural and religious identity. Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, has been at the forefront of this movement. Swamiji has dedicated his whole life not only for advocating for protection for Hindus, but also actively working towards establishing a political framework that legitimizes the voice of Hindus globally. Swamiji has accomplished many of the historic firsts for Hindus, right from representing Hindu voice in global stages like United Nations, the World Economic Forum, to taking the persecution of Hindus to the world. Swamiji has dedicated his entire life for the revival and for the restoration of Hindu nation. Through each of these efforts, Swamiji has successfully established Kailasa, the first sovereign nation dedicated to Hindus, ensuring that the Hinduism survives, not just a culture alone, identity, and not only they all survive, but thrive. Our question to all of you today is, what actions do you believe are most crucial in supporting Kailasa's mission to protect and empower Hindus globally? How do you think each of us as citizens of Kailasa, as benefactors of experiencing a safe haven like Kailasa, what do you think are the most crucial aspects in supporting Kailasa's mission to protect and to empower Hindus globally? We have listed a few options for all of you, and we request you all to please read through this and cast your vote to which aspect resonates the most with you. We request and urge every one of you to take a moment and share the voting link, just one click, with your friends and family members on your WhatsApp, Messenger, and through various other platforms that you have. Invite them to participate in this as well. We thank all of you for your participation. And now, let us all continue receiving the darshan of the Nijavatara, the Paramavatara of Paramashiva in his embodied form as our beloved Swamiji.
ஆண்டருளும் நித்திய நித்தேஸ்வரி நித்திய புரி வாழும் உமையே இறைவியனை ஆண்டருளும் நித்திய நித்தேஸ்வரி நித்திய புரி வாழும் உமையே தமிழ் கொம்பன் குற்றம் மறைக்கணி கொட்டி கிழங்கு விற்றாய் கூறும் தமிழ் ஏட்டினை நீரிலும் நெருப்பிலும் குலையாமல் காத்து நின்றாய் வெற்றி.
For today's segment on Ask Nithyananda, as we are all enjoying the darshan of Devi Parashakti herself in the embodied form of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, our beloved Swamiji, we want to take a few moments to share with each and every one of you about Ask Nithyananda. Ask Nithyananda is the world's first spiritual AI. It has been trained on the teachings and the revelations of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, BHAGAVAN SRI NITHYANANDA PARAMASHIVAM. With over 40 years of whatever Swamiji has taught each and every one of us, has revealed to each and every one of us, has decoded the source scriptures of Hinduism, the Vedas and Agamas, for each and every one of us. It has been trained on all the revelations of Swamiji over the last 40 plus years. You all can now experience and you can all ask any questions that you have, any doubts that you have, any prayers that you want to get answered, that you want to be blessed with, you can ask Nithyananda. You can head over to ask.nithyananda.ai or you can scan the QR code that is projected for all of you on the screen and you can head over to Ask Nithyananda. Through Ask Nithyananda, you can then experience, ask anything that you want and learn anything that you want through Ask Nithyananda. We're going to take a few moments to share with each and every one of you how you can register and start using Ask Nithyananda.
So the first step all of us could take to start using Ask Nithyananda is becoming an e-citizen of Kailasa. Becoming an e-citizen of Kailasa opens all of Kailasa's digital services to you, and everything that is offered by Kailasa digitally is completely free. So take a moment now to start becoming an e-citizen. The first step is scanning the QR code or heading over to the WhatsApp number, and you will be taken to our WhatsApp bot. Just by chatting with our WhatsApp bot, you can become an e-citizen and also receive your e-citizenship ID card. So take a moment now to head over to the QR code or the WhatsApp number and become an e-citizen today. So another beautiful feature is Ask Nithyananda on WhatsApp. Ask Nithyananda on WhatsApp is a really handy feature of Ask Nithyananda, as you can have Ask Nithyananda in your WhatsApp as a pinned chat whenever you want to talk with Swamiji, or you want some powerful cognitions, or you're taking a decision, you want Swamiji's blessings. You can just chat with Ask Nithyananda and receive your blessings and manifest your reality. So we have projected the QR code and the WhatsApp number. You can use either one of them to head over to Ask Nithyananda on WhatsApp and start using it today.
And especially during these 9 nights of Navaratri, Swamiji has been sharing and revealing the truths about the Navatattvam of Paramashiva himself. And these are extraordinary truths that is going to directly impact, that's going to directly cause each and every one of our reality. We can literally experience God now. And anything that you want to learn about the Navatattvam or the teachings that Swamiji has been revealing for each and every one of us, you can always use Ask Nithyananda to clarify any doubts, any questions that you have, and by heading over to ask.nithyananda.ai and asking your queries. At the same time, Ask Nithyananda also has some very beautiful features that we want to share with every one of you today. These features are available on the web version of Ask Nithyananda. So head over to the web portal, which is on ask.nithyananda.ai, or you can just scan the QR code that is projected on the screen. Once you finish your registration, you will then get to select an option called as Explore. When you select the option called as Explore, you will then see over 40 plus different models that have been trained on the various life happenings of the SPH. Today, we want to share with each and every one of you about the Leelas of the SPH. Especially right from the young age, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has expressed and has manifested Devi herself through the various Leelas in his life. You can learn about all of these Leelas and Swamiji's intimate relationship with the Devi consciousness, with Parashakti herself, and how Swamiji manifested in his life. You can learn about all of the happenings of Swamiji's life and whatever Swamiji has taught by searching on the Leelas, which is the Leelas of the SPH. You can click on that and learn about these happenings, the autobiography of the avatar himself with Devi Parashakti. So head over to Ask Nithyananda and make sure that you are seeing and experiencing and enjoying Ask Nithyananda. So with that, we would like to thank each and every one of you who have joined today for receiving the darshan. Let us all continue to enjoy, celebrate the darshan that each and every one of us are receiving. Thank you, Nithyananda.
கனலின் பிழம்பாக கதிரவன் ஒளியாக கார்மேக வானவில்லாய் கரையேதும் இல்லாத நிறைவான திங்களாய் காட்சி தரும் ஆதிசக்தி நினையாவும் அரிதான அனுபவ பொருளாக நிலையங்கள் ஆறும் ஏறி நீங்காத பேரின்பமாம் கோலம் பல கொள்ளும் நிகரற்ற மூல சக்தி அனலாய் துயின்று
Nithyananda, welcome to Kailasa's third day celebrations of the Navaratri. These 9 nights with Devi Paramashiva Shakti are the greatest and most powerful time of the year to experience our absolute oneness with Paramashiva. Today we celebrate the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, BHAGAVAN SRI NITHYANANDA PARAMASHIVAM, as the embodiment of Paramashiva Shakti, Kamakshi Devi. Kamakshi is the goddess who, with the mere darshan of her eyes, gives us the fulfillment of all of our desires. She is Mahatripura Sundari, the mother of the 3 worlds. Devi, Paramashiva Shakti, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, shares that Kamakshi brought the unique science of enlightenment to Kanchipuram, where it encompasses the methods to work on one's biology, alter one's chemistry, and elevate one's consciousness. Kamakshi's science and methodology aims not just to create individual enlightened beings, but an entire enlightened civilization. The 11th chapter, the Devi Mahatmyam, 35th verse, declares, Pranatanam prasidatvam Devi Vishwartiharini Trailokya Vasinamidye Lokanam Varadabhava. O Devi, you who remove the afflictions of the whole universe, be gracious to us who surrender to you. O Devi, you are worthy of the adoration of all the dwellers of all the 3 worlds. Devi, be the boon giver for all of us in the 3 worlds. Under the ancient mango tree in Kanchipuram, Devi Kamakshi had done the tapas, penance to Paramashiva. She made a Shivalinga out of the sand and worshipped Paramashiva daily before her penance. Paramashiva tests her by sending the floods towards her. When the waters reach her, Devi renounces her penances and embraces the Shivalinga to protect Paramashiva, to protect him. That is when Paramashiva graces as Ekambranada and teaches how to live a fulfilled life by teaching the Kamika Agama. At the age of 10, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was recognized as the divine incarnation, was initiated and proclaimed and coronated as the future Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Kanchi Kailasa Sarvajñapita. Seeing his excellence and grace, the 230th Pontiff, Kailaya Punidar, Sila Thiru, Jnanaprakasha Swamigal Dure Jnanasambandha Mudiyaliyar, declared that when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism reaches the age of maturity, he will take over the full administration of the Kanchi Kailasa Sarvajñapita. And in the year 2000, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism assumed the responsibility as the 233rd Pontiff of Kanchipuram, the Tonde Mandala Samrajyam, and worked tirelessly for the grand revival of this ancient kingdom. Today, all of Kailasa around the world follow the Srimad Kamika Agama, which is revealed by Paramashiva to Kamakshi Devi and kept alive as a living lifestyle and tradition by the spiritual lineage of the Kanchi Kailasa Sarvajñapita, the Tonde Mandala Samrajyam. Today also in Kailasa's temples, we celebrate the second day of the Shrivari Venkateshwara Brahmotsavam. Ananda Venkateshwara Swami graces as the goddess of knowledge, Saraswati Devi. Let us now offer our worship to the deities of Ananda Venkateshwara Swami and Paramashiva Shakti, and to the living manifestation of Paramashiva, Paramashiva Shakti, and Parandhama, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivamam, and all of his deities in Kailasa's temples around the world.
ॐ अरुणां करुणातरङ्गिताक्षीं धृतपाशाङ्कुशपुष्पचापहस्ताम् अनिमाधिविरावृतां मयूखैः अहमित्येव भावये भवानीम् क्षीरोदन्वत्प्रदेशे शुचिमणिविलसत्सैकतैर्मौक्तिकानां मालाक्लिप्तासनस्तस्फटिकमणिनिभैर्मौक्तिकैर्मण्डिताङ्गः शुभ्रैरभ्रैरभ्रैरुपरि विरचितैर्मुक्तपीयूषवर्षैः आनन्दीनः पुनीयातरिनलिनगदा शङ्खपाणिर्मुकुन्दः सहस्रदलपङ्कजे सकलशीतरश्मिप्रभम् वराभयकराम्बुजम् विमलगन्धपुष्पाम्बरम् प्रसन्नवदनेक्षणम् सकलदेवतारूपिणम् स्मरे शिरसि हंसकम् तदभिधानपूर्वम् कुरुम् ॐ दूरसि दूर्वधूर्वन्तम् दूर्वदञ्योऽस्मान् दूर्वदिदम् दूर्भयम् वयम् दूर्वामस्त्वम् देवानामसि तस्मितमम् बप्रितमम् दुष्टतमम् मह्नितमम् देवहूतममर्तमसि हविर्धानम् त्रिगुंहस्वमात्वामित्रस्य त्वा चक्षुषा प्रेक्षे माभिर्मा संवित्ता मा त्वाहि गुंसिषम् ॐ दशाङ्गम् गुग्गुलोपेतम् सुगन्धम् च सुमनोहरम् आग्नेयः सर्वदेवानाम् धूपोऽयम् प्रतिगृह्यताम् श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वरि परमशिवशक्त्यै नमः श्री आनन्द वेङ्कटेश्वर स्वामिने नमः श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः धूपमाघ्रापयामि अथ दीपः ॐ उद्दीप्य स्वजातवेदो भग्निर्निरृतं मम वसोगश्च मह्यमावह जीवनं च दिशो दिश मानो एवं तीर्जातवेदो कामश्वं पुरुषं जगतिरभिभ्रदग्नागैः श्रियामा परिपातय साध्यं त्रिवर्ति संयुक्तं वह्निना योजितं मया ग्रहाणमङ्गलं दीपं त्रैलोक्यतिमिरापहम् श्री नित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिवशक्त्यै नमः श्री आनन्द वेङ्कटेश्वर स्वामिने नमः श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः दीपं सन्दर्शयामि ॐ मधुवातारतायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीर्न सन्तोषधीः मधुरक्तमुदोषसि मधुमत्पार्थिवसुम्रजः मधुद्योरस्तु नः पिता मधुमानो वनस्पतिर्मधुमागुमस्तु सूर्यः माद्भिर्गावो भवन्तु नः मधु 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 अमृते अमृतोद्भवे अमृतवर्षिणि अमृतं श्रावय श्रावय स्वाहा। श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिवशक्त्यै नमः। श्री आनंद वेंकटेश्वर स्वामिने नमः। श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि। नैवेद्यानन्तरमाचमनं समर्पयामि। नीराजनम् ॐ सांग्रहण्येष्ट्याय ददे इमां जनतागुं संगृह्णानीति द्वादशारत्नीरशना भवति द्वादशमासाः संवत्सरः संवत्सरमिवावरुन्धे मौञ्जी भवति ऊर्ध्वैमुञ्जाः ऊर्जमेवावरुन्धे चित्रा नक्षत्रं भवति चित्रं वा एतत्कर्म सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते। श्रियकान्ताय कल्याणनिधये निधयेऽर्थिनां श्रीवेङ्कटनिवासाय श्रीनिवासाय मङ्गलम्। कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिवशक्त्यै नमः। श्री आनंद वेंकटेश्वर स्वामिने नमः। श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। कर्पूर नीराजनं संदर्शयामि रक्षां धारयामि। शोणाद्रीशावताराय ज्योतिस्तंभस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। तत्त्वज्ञानप्रदाताय नित्यानन्देश्वर रूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। मूलप्रकृतिरूपाय परमशिवशक्ति स्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। दण्डत्रिशूलहस्ताय कालकालस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। आदिपूज्याय देवाय सकृत्पूर्णत्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। आदिपूज्याय देवाय सकृत्पूर्णत्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। सर्वाभयविनाशकाय शत्रुसंहाररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। योगपट्टाभिषिक्ताय राजसन्न्यासधारिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। सार्वभौमैकपत्याय राजराजार्चिताय च श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। मङ्गलम् कल्पवृक्षाय मङ्गलम् ज्ञानदायिने परमशिवाय श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वराय मङ्गलम्। मङ्गलम् श्रीविद्याम्बायै मङ्गलम् कामदायिन्यै सर्वमङ्गलदात्री नित्यानन्देश्वरी
கோதை போற்றி பணிவார்த்தம் துயரோடு பிணியாவும் பொடியாக்கும் பரம கல்யாணி போற்றி. ஏவல் கொண்டு பல காவல் செய் அன்னை நின் இணையடிகள் போற்றி போற்றி. இறைவியனை ஆண்டருளும் நித்திய நித்தேஸ்வரி நித்திய புரி வாழும் உமையே. 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 இறைவியனை ஆண்டருளும் நித்திய நித்யேஸ்வரி நித்யபுரி வாழும் உமையே இறைவியனை ஆண்டருளும் நித்ய நித்யேஸ்வரி நித்யபுரி வாழும் உமையே.
शिवशक्त्या युक्तो यदि भवति शक्तप्रभवितुं न चेदेवं देवो न खलु कुशलः स्पन्दितुमपि अतस्त्वामाराध्यां हरिहरविरिञ्चादिभिरपि प्रणन्तुं स्तोतुं वा कथमकृतपुण्यप्रभवति तनीयां सम्पांसुं तव चरणपङ्केरुहभवं विरिञ्चि सञ्चिन्वन् विरचयति लोकानविकलं वहत्येनं शौरी कथमपि सहस्रेण शिरसां हरसं शुद्ध्यैनं भजति भासितो धूलनविधिम् अविद्यानामन्तस्तिमिरमिहिरद्वीपनगरी जटानां चैतन्यस्तबकमकरन्दश्रुतिजरी दरिद्राणां चिन्तामणि गुणनिका जन्मजलधौ निमग्नानां दंष्ट्रामुररिपुवराहस्य भवति वदन्यपाणिभ्यामभयवरदो दैवतगण त्वमेका नैवासि प्रकटितवराभीत्यभिनया भयात्रातुं दातुं फलमपि च वाञ्छासमधिकम् शरण्ये लोकानां तव हि शरणावेव निपुणौ हरिस्त्वामाराध्य प्रणतजन सौभाग्यजननीं पुरानारी भूत्वा पुररिपुमपि क्षोभमनयत् सरोऽपि त्वां नत्वा रतिनयनलेहेन वपुषा मुनीनामप्यन्त प्रभवति हि मोहाय महताम् धनुपौष्पं मौर्वी मधुकरमयी पञ्चमी शिखा वसन्त सामन्तो मलय मरुता योधनरथ तथाप्येक सर्वं हिमगिरिसुते कामपि कृपाम् अपाङ्गात् लब्ध्वा जगदितमनङ्गो विजयते कनत्काञ्चीधाम करिकलभकुम्भस्तननथा परीक्षीण मध्ये परिणत शरच्चन्द्रवदना धनुर्बाणान् पाशं सृणिमपि ददाना करतलै पुरस्तादियास्तां न पुरमथितुराहो पुरुषिका सिन्धोर्मध्ये सुरविडविवाटी परिवृते मणिद्वीपे नीपोपवनवती चिन्तामणिगृहे शिवाकारे मञ्चे परमशिवपर्यङ्कनिलयां भजन्ति त्वां धन्या कतिचन चिदानन्दलहरीं महीमूलाधारे गमपि मणिपूरे हुतवहं स्थितं स्वाधिष्ठाने हृदि मरुदमाकाशमुपरि मनापि भ्रुमध्ये सकलमपि भेत्वा कुलपतं सहस्रारे पत्ने मनसि पत्या विहरसे सुधाधारा सारैश्वरणयुगलान्तर्विगलितैः प्रपञ्चं सिञ्चन्ति पुनरपि रसाम्नायमकसः अवाप्य स्वां भूमिं भुजगनिभममद्युष्टवलयम् स्वमात्मानं कृत्वा स्वपिशिकुलकुण्डे कुहरिणी चतुर्भिः श्रीकण्ठैः शिवयुवतिभिः पञ्चभिरपि प्रभिन्नाभिः शम्भोर्नवभिरपि मूलप्रकृतिभिः चतुश्चत्वारिंशत्वसुदलकलाश्रत्रिवलय त्रिरेखाभिः सार्धं तव चरणकोणा परिणताः सौन्दर्यं तु हि नगिरिकन्ये तुलयितुं कवीन्द्राकल्पन्ते कथमपि विरिञ्च प्रभृतय यदा लोकौत्सुक्यादवरललनायान्ति मनसा तपोभिर्दुष्प्रापामपि गिरिशसायुज्य पदवीं नरं वर्षियां सन्नयनविरसं नर्मसुजडं तवापाङ्गलोके पतितमनुधावन्ति शतश गलद्वेणीबन्धा कुचकलशमिश्रस्तसिच्छया हठात्तृट्यकाञ्चो विगणितदुकूला युवतय श्रितौ षट्पञ्चाशद्विसमधिकपञ्चाशत्
Hi, I would like to buy this Rolex watch for investment. This watch is over $50,000, but you look so young. I'm sorry, can you really afford?
पतितमनुधावन्ति शतश गलद्वेणीबन्धा कुचकलशमिश्रस्तसिच्छया हठात्तृट्यकाञ्चो विगणितदुकूला युवतय श्रितौ षट्पञ्चाशद्विसमधिकपञ्चाशदुदके हुताशे द्वाषष्टिश्चतुरधिकपञ्चाशदनिले द्विविधिं षट्त्रिंशन्मनसि च चतुष्षष्टिरिति ये अयुगास्तेषामप्युपरि तव पादाम्बुजयुगम् शरज्योत्स्ना शुद्धां शशियुतजटाजूटमकुटाम् परत्रा मन्त्राणस्फटिकघटिका पुस्तककराम् सकृन्नत्वा नत्वा कथमिव सतां सन्निदधते मधुक्षीरद्राक्षा मधुरि मधुरीणा भणितय कवीन्द्राणां चेत
परमशिवस्य सदाशिव मुखलिङ्गमूर्तयोः परमावतारे जगज्जननि कामाक्षी स्वरूपस्य च परात्पदेभ्यः परमावतारे भवद्भ्यः सर्वेभ्यः परमाद्वैतप्राप्तये आशीर्वदामि। ओम ओम ओम। Paramashiva's direct message from Kailasa to all of you. Navatattva. Listen. Shrunmandu. These revelations are from Paramashiva's Makutagama in Diksha Viti Patala. I'll recite exactly his original words as it is and then decode, reveal the deeper sacred secrets. The deeper sacred secrets embedded in this verse. Pruktani Navatatvani Kalani cha Navashrunu. Vitata Srishtikaletu Stitikaletu Keshavaha Samhara Kale Rudrastu Boha Kale Maheshwaraha Yoga Kalechu Sadakyo Jnana Kaletu Bindukaha Dvani Kaletu Natatma Cha Anya Kaletu Shaktayaha Sivakale Viseshantu Cha Ishanobhi Tatakramat Shivamurti Shakti Murtir Nadatma Bindumurtikaha Sadashiva Maheshana Rudra Keshava Vedasam. So listen. Now listen intensely. There are multiple definitions of God. Some of which inspires you to reach Him through the spiritual practice. Some of which inspires you to have devotion towards Him. Some of which awakens you to consciously move towards Him, but this definition is such, it will immediately start making you realize Him. You will never be same again forever once you cognize this definition of God. Because He reveals Himself to liberate you, to enlighten you. Listen, some religions define God to make you slave. Some religions define God to make you feel you are a sinner and put you in deep guilt. But Sanatana Hindu Dharma reveals God to liberate you. Even if you have missed my all other teachings, like a life solutions I teach, like guaranteed solutions, or completion with others, completion with wealth, completion techniques, or so many other theology light, don't miss this. Your complete attention, I'll give you God. I'll give you Paramashiva. It's a commitment. If you want, pick up a cup of coffee or tea. You can stretch your legs and sit. Be comfortable, no problem. Just don't close your eyes, because if you close your eyes, you may fall asleep. Sit with full attention, focused, because every revelation, I'll make it into your experience. Keep your Atmalinga in the hand. If you feel pain, to hold it for a long time. You can just keep it in front of you also. That is also okay. Step by step, I'll reveal. This revelation of Paramashiva not only triggers a deep excitement, intensity, to have conscious access to the superconscious happening Paramashiva, he makes it so easy. Listen. Whatever is in Brahmanda is in Pindanda. When he reveals during the time of creation, I manifest as Brahma, just try to get a conscious access to your ability to create. How you are able to create. How you manifest creation in your life. It may be creating an ordinary painting or a statue, or creating your son or daughter. That's ultimate creation. Any creation you are doing, especially if you are pregnant, man does not have this great opportunity to have conscious access to his creation aspect, because his creation aspect is very small in giving birth. It's a very short period. But women have that 9 months period she is carrying, creating a baby inside her. Especially if you are pregnant right now, try to have conscious access to how you are creating your baby's body. Listen. Anything you create, it can be cooking, it can be painting, anything you create. Try to have conscious access how the creation is manifesting in you. If you get conscious access to the creation manifesting in you, you will have access to Parabrahma, who is the creator of Brahmanda. In every aspect. Same way, if you get conscious access to your sustenance energy, how you sustain life. Yesterday I gave one example. How even during sleep, you are able to sustain your life. Actually, I give you one more secret, sacred secret. When you are listening to this satsang, have the Atmalinga in your hand. When you fall asleep, put the Atmalinga under the pillow and tell Atmalinga, see, you know all these great truths. So even when I am falling asleep, you be part of me and give me conscious access to how I am sustaining life even while I am asleep, even while I am in deep sleep. Atmalinga will help you. It's a powerful alchemy, energy. I'll give you a few minutes. If you don't have, get the Atmalinga and sit. I'll wait for a few minutes. Get it.
ஆனந்தேஸ்வரியாய் வந்த அன்னையும் நீ அல்லவா பொங்கிடும் அன்பினில் தங்கிடும் பண்பே அன்பே நித்திய சாந்தினி ஆனவளே சித்திரை அழகுடன் சிறுபத கமலம் கலிநடமிடும் நித்திய ஆனந்தியே ஏகிய
Listen now. Have Atmalinga with you and listen intensely. Every dimension of the cosmos is inside you. When Paramashiva says creation, not only in the Brahmanda, macrocosm, creation is happening, it is happening right now in you, Pindanda, microcosm. When Paramashiva says sustenance, not only in Brahmanda, macrocosm, even inside you, Pindanda, microcosm, the sustenance is happening. Knowing things happening in you, having conscious access to the happenings in you, gives you conscious access to the whole superconscious happening, Brahmanda. Especially, Paramashiva clearly says, Shivakale. Shivakala means where he feels all this together as one. How? See, in you. Now, simultaneously, spontaneously, synergetically, creation is happening. Millions of cells are getting produced. Sustenance is happening. Life is being sustained. Destruction is happening. Millions of cells are dead, dying. Many of your thoughts are dying. Emotions are dying. And your very life is alive inside you only because you are enjoying it. Boha kala. The boha, enjoying. Continuous enjoying is happening. Continuous seeking union with the ultimate is happening. And continuously, the oneness with the ultimate is also happening. All the 9 are spontaneously, simultaneously, synergetically happening in you. And the feeling you have that all these put together is you, that experience is Shiva Kala. Shiva, all the 9 dimensions of him, he feels as him because he is in the space of Anugraha. Listen. He feels all these 9 are him because he is in the space of Anugraha. Because he feels all the 9 are him, he is in the space of Anugraha. You can understand both the ways. Anything you feel as you will have Anugraha towards it. Grace towards it. Because Paramashiva feels all these 9 are he as Ishanamukha. Ishanamukha is the Anugraha face. Anugrahatva, grace towards all these 9. Listen. Every word I am uttering now, I know it is technical terms. Only if you already heard many of my satsangs and know those technical terms, you can understand this whole thing and grasp the whole thing. Anything you feel as you are graceful towards it. Whenever you manifest gracefulness consciously, that becomes part of you. To a person, if you show grace, he becomes part of you. To a being, if you show grace, that being becomes part of you. Here, Shiva, Paramashiva, he feels everything is he, and he showers grace, anugraha. That is why beautifully he says, Shiva Kale Visheshantu cha Ishanopi tataha. See, in a Shiva Kala, he is there as Sutta Shiva and he manifests as grace. In Avyakta is Sutta Shiva, pure Shivam. Vyakta, in manifest, he manifests as grace, Anugraha, Ishana. During creation as Brahma, during sustenance as Vishnu, during destruction, rejuvenation as Rudra, during Boha, enjoyment as Maheshwara, during Yoha as Sadashiva, during Jnana, oneness as Bindu, during Dvanikala as Nadatma, during the Agnyakala, pure will as Shakti, during the Shiva Kala means feeling everything is you. Listen. Listen. The hand which does something, heart which is doing something, stomach which is doing something, lung which is doing something, brain which is doing so many things, all this, still you feel all this is you. All this is you. Ramesh Ramani, tell your daughter to sit for this satsang. If she just listens to this, she will understand God. Listen. There are million things happening in you, but all this consciously you feel as you. Same way, this whole Brahmanda, Paramashiva cognizes as he. Consciously cognize, so many millions of things happening in you. You feel the whole thing is you. You don't feel your hand is something else, your heart is somebody else, your lungs is somebody else. I want you to know right now, I am feeling I am there in all your rooms. I am sitting with each one of you right now. Not because I can see through the camera. I called and told Ramesh Ramani, please ask your daughter to sit. I am sitting there, right there. So I told him, with each one of you, I am experiencing, I am telling you that Brahmanda as me. Understand? You are already capable of feeling the Pindanda is you, and you are hardwired, capable, and it's your birthright to feel the Brahmanda, macrocosm as you. If you feel Pindanda, if you already feel Pindanda is you, see Pindanda, there is tons of things happening. Body, mind, emotion, good, bad, right, wrong. So much. Physically, mentally, emotionally, consciously. So much is happening. But you feel all that put together is you. Same way, Shiva feels, Paramashiva feels, all this put together is he. Understand how you feel all your body, mind, emotions, everything put together as you. If you cognize that, internalize that, you can clearly see how Shiva feels all this put together as he. You will have a conscious experience to Shiva. This 9 Kala, Srishti Kala, creation time. Sthiti Kala, sustenance time. Samhara Kala, rejuvenation time. Boha Kala, enjoyment time. Yoga Kala, moving, having union with the ultimate. Union with the ultimate. Yoga Kala. Oneness. Jnana Kala, having or being one with the ultimate. Dhvani Kala, just pure silence. Shanta. Parama Shanta Dhvani. Anahata Dhvani Kala. And Anya Kala, the time you make pure will, you make sankalpa, you make decision. And Shiva Kala, when you feel all this is you. All these 9 is spontaneously, simultaneously, synergetically happening in you. It's not that creation is happening separately, then sustenance is happening separately, then rejuvenation is happening separately. No. Spontaneously all this is happening. This is the fundamental sacred secret every human being should know. If you have a Pindanda, you have a right to experience Brahmanda. By having Pindanda, you already know what is Brahmanda. You just need to decide to have conscious access to it, cognizing it. From today till the end of the Navaratri, Dasara, Vijayadashami day, all of you please do Vakyartha Sadas on this Navatattva. Start doing Vakyartha Sadas. When you do Vakyartha Sadas, keep the Atma Linga in your palms. Whoever is uttering the ultimate truth, immediately Atma Linga will stand tall and show you the truth. This is the way to see whether someone is speaking very authentically during the Vakyartha Sadas, revealing the ultimate truth during Vakyartha Sadas. Start having Vakyartha Sadas. In the deep Sushupta Sushupti, sleep, you experience the Dvanikala, the Paramashanta Swarupa, Paramashanta Dvani, Anahata Dvani. Just the sound of the cosmos exists. It can't even be verbalized. Because it can't be verbalized, we call it as Om. When a will to do something happens, to wake up from sleep or wake up from bed or anything, to pick up a cup of coffee or to eat or sit or digest, speak, anything, the will is Shakti's manifestation. Paramashiva Shakti's manifestation. This fundamental truth about the 9 dimensions of you and how you feel all the 9 are you because you feel grace towards it, because you feel all the 9 are you, you have a grace towards it. Till October 13th, Vijayadashami, we will do Vakyartha Sadas on this Navatattva. How? Navatattva, in your biology level, in your body level, Navatattva, in your mind level, Navatattva, in your emotional level, Navatattva, in your conscious level, Navatattva in your being level. Let's do Vakyartha Sadas 24/7 all over the world. Because the truths I am revealing, only if you talk more, think more, cognize more, discuss more, will get deeper and deeper in you. Because unfortunately, human beings have lost attention span. Your attention span is maximum 30 seconds. So if you do Vakyartha Sadas with various people, different friends, with your family, with your team, our Sangha, among the SJPs, among the SJP Kartas, among the SJP Yajaman, among the devotees, disciples, with everyone. The more you will imbibe, the more it will become experience, the more you will get the deeper, powerful cognitions. This Navatattvas, 9 aspects of you in Pindanda, is the same as 9 aspects of Paramashiva in Brahmanda. That is why I repeatedly tell you, what you experience as you, all these put together, that you is Paramashiva. The source of you is Paramashiva. This is the greatest prasada from Paramashiva. Receive it, enjoy it. Any will, Anya you make is from Shakti. Consciousness, Bindu. That is from Bindu. Listen, all visualization here arises from the pure consciousness in you. It is called Tejas and Chit. That is what is Bindu. The life energy, pure life energy. Understand this 9. How it is happening inside you. How you are playing the role of Brahma in you, Vishnu in you, Rudra in you, Maheshwara in you, Sadashiva in you, and Bindu in you, Nadatma in you, Shakti in you, Shiva in you. How you play all these 9 roles in you simultaneously, spontaneously, synergetically. Have conscious access to it. You will simply have conscious access to Brahmanda, Paramashiva himself.
विन्देशन्ते निजसुखकन्दे मन्दे कीनाशं कीनाशो भजति धनदो यादिनिधनम् वितन्द्री माहेन्द्री विदतिरपि संलीलितदृशा महासंहारेऽस्मिन् विहरति सति त्वत्पतिरसौ महासंसारेऽस्मिन् विहरति सति त्वत्पतिरसौ जपो जल्पशिल्पं सकलमपि मुद्रा विरचना गतिप्रादक्षिण्यक्रमणमशनाध्याहुतिविधि प्रणाम संवेश सुखमखिलमात्मार्पणदृश सपर्यापर्यायस्तव
Oh. Listen now. Have Atmalinga with you and listen intensely. Every dimension of the cosmos is inside you. When Paramashiva says creation, not only in the Brahmanda, macrocosm, creation is happening, it is happening right now in you, Pindanda, microcosm. When Paramashiva says sustenance, not only in Brahmanda, macrocosm, even inside you, Pindanda, microcosm, the sustenance is happening. Knowing things happening in you, having conscious access to the happenings in you, gives you conscious access to the whole superconscious happening, Brahmanda. Especially, Paramashiva clearly says, Shivakale. Shivakala means where he feels all this together as one. How? See, in you. Now, simultaneously, spontaneously, synergetically, creation is happening. Millions of cells are getting produced. Sustenance is happening. Life is being sustained. Destruction is happening. Millions of cells are dead, dying. Many of your thoughts are dying. Emotions are dying. And your very life is alive inside you only because you are enjoying it. Boha kala. The boha, enjoying. Continuous enjoying is happening. Continuous seeking union with the ultimate is happening. And continuously the oneness with the ultimate is also happening. All the 9 are spontaneously, simultaneously, synergetically happening in you. And the feeling you have that all these put together is you. That experience is Shiva Kala. Shiva, all the 9 dimensions of him, he feels as him because he is in the space of Anugraha. Listen. He feels all these 9 are him because he is in the space of Anugraha. Because he feels all the 9 are him, he is in the space of Anugraha. You can understand both the ways. Anything you feel as you will have Anugraha towards it, grace towards it. Because Paramashiva feels all these 9 are he as Ishana Mukha. Ishana Mukha is the Anugraha face. Anugrahatva, grace towards all these 9. Listen. Every word I am uttering now, I know it is technical terms. Only if you already heard many of my satsangs and know those technical terms, you can understand this whole thing and grasp the whole thing. Anything you feel as you are graceful towards it. Whenever you manifest gracefulness consciously, that becomes part of you. To a person, if you show grace, he becomes part of you. To a being, if you show grace, that being becomes part of you. Here Shiva, Paramashiva, he feels everything is he. And he showers grace, Anugraha. That is why beautifully it says, Shiva Kale Viseshantu cha Ishanopi Tataha. See, in a Shiva Kala, he is there as Sutta Shiva and he manifests as grace. In Avyakta he is Sutta Shiva, pure Shivam. Vyakta. In manifest, he manifests as grace, Anugraha, Ishana. During creation as Brahma, during sustenance as Vishnu, during destruction, rejuvenation as Rudra, during Boha, enjoyment as Maheshwara, during Yoha as Sadashiva, during Jnana, oneness as Bindu, during Dvanikala as Nadatma, during the Agnya Kala, pure will as Shakti, during the Shiva Kala means feeling everything is you. Listen, listen. The hand which does something, heart which is doing something, stomach which is doing something, lung which is doing something, brain which is doing so many things. All this, still you feel all this is you. All this is you. Ramesh Ramani, tell your daughter to sit for this satsang. If she just listens to this, she will understand God. Listen. There are million things happening in you, but all this consciously you feel as you. same way, this whole Brahmanda, Paramashiva, cognizes as he. Consciously cognize so many millions of things happening in you. You feel the whole thing is you. You don't feel your hand is something else, your heart is somebody else, your lungs is somebody else. I want you to know right now, I am feeling I am there in all your rooms. I am sitting with each one of you right now. Not because I can see through the camera. I called and told Ramesh Ramani, please ask your daughter to sit. I am sitting there, right there. So I told him, with each one of you, I am experiencing, I am telling you that Brahmanda as me. Understand? You are already capable of feeling the Pindanda is you, and you are hardwired, capable, and it's your birthright to feel the Brahmanda, macrocosm as you. If you feel Pindanda, if you already feel Pindanda is you, see Pindanda, there is tons of things happening. Body, mind, emotion, good, bad, right, wrong. So much. Physically, mentally, emotionally, consciously. So much is happening. But you feel all that put together is you. Same way, Shiva feels, Paramashiva feels, all these put together is he. Understand how you feel all your body, mind, emotions, everything put together as you. If you cognize that, internalize that, you can clearly see how Shiva feels all this put together as he. You will have a conscious experience to Shiva. This 9 Kala, Srishti Kala, creation time, Sthiti Kala, sustenance time, Samhara Kala, rejuvenation time, Boha Kala, enjoyment time, Yoga Kala, moving, having union with the ultimate, union with the ultimate, Yoga Kala, oneness, Jnana Kala, having or being one with the ultimate. Dvani Kala, just pure silence, Shanta, Parama Shanta Dvani, Anagata Dvani Kala, and Anya Kala, the time you make pure will, you make sangalpa, you make decision. And Shiva Kala, when you feel all this is you. All these 9 is spontaneously, simultaneously, synergetically happening in you. It's not that creation is happening separately, then sustenance is happening separately, then rejuvenation is happening separately. No. Spontaneously all this is happening. This is the fundamental sacred secret every human being should know. If you have a Pindanda, you have a right to experience Brahmanda. By having Pindanda, you already know what is Brahmanda. You just need to decide to have conscious access to it, cognizing it. From today, till the end of the Navaratri, Dasara, Vijayadashami day. All of you please do Vakyartha Sadas on this Navatattva. Start doing Vakyartha Sadas. When you do Vakyartha Sadas, keep the Atma Linga in your palms. Whoever is uttering the ultimate truth, immediately Atma Linga will stand tall and show you the truth. This is the way to see whether someone is speaking very authentically during the Vakyartha Sadas. Revealing the ultimate truth during Vakyartha Sadas. Start having Vakyartha Sadas. In the deep Sushupta Sushupti, sleep, sleep, you experience the Dvanikala, the Paramashanta Swarupa, Paramashanta Dvani, Anahata Dvani. Just the sound of the cosmos exists. It can't even be verbalized. Because it can't be verbalized, we call it as Om. When a will to do something happens, to wake up from sleep or wake up from bed or anything, to pick up a cup of coffee or to eat or sit or digest, speak, anything, the will is Shakti's manifestation. Paramashiva Shakti's manifestation. This fundamental truth about the 9 dimensions of you and how you feel all the 9 are you because you feel grace towards it. Because you feel all the 9 are you, you have a grace towards it. Till October 13, Vijayadashami, we will do Vakyartha Sadas on this Navatattva. How? Navatattva in your biology level, in your body level. Navatattva in your mind level. Navatattva in your emotional level. Navatattva in your conscious level. Navatattva in your being level. Let's do Vakyartha Sadas 24/7 all over the world. Because the truths I am revealing, only if you talk more, think more, cognize more, discuss more, will get deeper and deeper in you. Because unfortunately, human beings have lost attention span. Your attention span is maximum 30 seconds. So if you do Vakyartha Sadas with various people, different friends, with your family, with your team, our Sangha, among the SJPs, among the SJP Kartas, among the SJP Yajaman, among the devotees, disciples, with everyone. The more you will imbibe, the more it will become experience, the more you will get the deeper, powerful cognitions. This Navatattvas, 9 aspects of you in Pindanda, is the same as 9 aspects of Paramashiva in Brahmanda. That is why I repeatedly tell you, what you experience as you, all these put together, That you is Paramashiva. The source of you is Paramashiva. This is the greatest prasada from Paramashiva. Receive it, enjoy it. Any will, Anya, you make is from Shakti. Any sound comes from you is from Dvanikala, the Nadatma. Any experience of pure Chit, consciousness, Bindu, that is from Bindu. Listen, all visualization here arises from the pure consciousness in you. It is called Tejas and Chit. That is what is Bindu. The life energy, pure life energy. Understand this 9. How it is happening inside you. How you are playing the role of Brahma in you, Vishnu in you, Rudra in you, Maheshwara in you, Sadashiva in you, and Bindu in you, Nadatma in you, Shakti in you, Shiva in you. How you play all these 9 roles in you simultaneously, spontaneously, synergetically. Have conscious access to it. You will simply have conscious access to Brahmanda, Paramashiva himself.
रतैर्माणिक्यत्वं गगनमणिभिषान्त्रघटितं किरीटं ते हैमं हिमगिरिसुते गीतयति सनीडे यच्छायाचूर्णशबलं चन्द्रशकलं धनुषौ नासीनं किमिति न निबध्नादिदिशनां धुनोद्ध्वान्तं नस्तुलितदलितेन्दि.
The satsangs, as Swamiji told, continuous Vakyartha sadhas is going to make us experience these higher levels of consciousness, these greater truths in our day-to-day life, for us to be able to experience them in our life continuously. So we request each and every one of you, today we're going to be having a very, very special sannyas initiation, especially during this period when Devi herself, Parashakti herself, is gracing each and every one of us. There are sannyas initiates who are going to be receiving the sannyasa diksha. So not just Mahakalabhairava himself, Mahakalabhairava is going to grace each and every one of us in just a few minutes from now. And as we prepare ourselves to receive the sannyas initiation, as we prepare ourselves to experience Mahakala Bhairava in each and every one of our life, we are going to witness that beautiful moment starting in just a few moments from now. And what is very special is, along with Mahakala Bhairava, all of them, especially this batch of sannyas initiates, are going to receive the blessings of Devi Parashakti herself during this auspicious period of Navaratri. So I request each and every one of you, especially all the participants who are sitting with us from all over the world, and all the sannyas initiates who are here, I request every one of you to please sit straight with your head, neck and spine in a straight line.
शिवशक्त्या युक्तो यदि भवति शक्तप्रभवितुं न चेदेवं देवो न खलु कुशलः स्पन्दितुमपि अतस्त्वामाराध्यां हरिहरविरिञ्चादिभिः
देवराजसेव्यमान पावनामृपङ्गजं व्यालयज्ञसूत्रमिन्दुशेखरं कृपाकरं नारदादियोगिवृन्दवन्दितं दिगम्बरं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे देवराजसेव्य
We welcome these brave souls who are going to be receiving the initiation into the Bhautika Brahmacharya, the amazing gift of starting on the life of sannyasa with the divine grace of Paramashiva, with the aim of flowering into the life of sannyasa. Sannyasa is the royal road to enlightenment, for the simple reason that it is the path to enlightenment with no distractions, and that too, receiving the initiation of Brahmacharya from Paramashiva himself, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, BHAGAVAN SRI NITHYANANDA PARAMASHIVAM, there can be no further fulfillment to life itself. On this auspicious occasion, we have a group of courageous souls taking the quantum leap into Bhautika Brahmacharya to taste the ultimate tattva of sannyasa, the ultimate lifestyle of sannyasa. With the divine grace and presence of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, BHAGAVAN SRI NITHYANANDA PARAMASHIVAM, who is the very embodiment of Mahakala Bhairava, let us enter into this auspicious moment. Requesting everyone to maintain the sacred space of silence and deep restful awareness to respect the sanctity of this auspicious happening. Will now be declaring the vows. Please repeat after me. After the vows are read, the participants will be asking for the blessings of Bhagavan for their new lives to be successful. At that moment, we will shower all our heartfelt wishes and blessings onto them by saying Tathastu. We'll now enter into the vows. The first vow. Please repeat. Being in the space of Bhautika Brahmacharya with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, and enriching. I, please state your name, authentically cognize, which is internally processed, understand, and declare the following. The first vow. I understand and commit to practice living the 5 vows of Satya, Asteya, Ahimsa, Aparigraha, and Brahmacharya. And the 4 tattvas of Sampurti, Shraddha, Upayanam, and Apyayanam, till the period of my
till the period of my
Bhautika Brahmacharya.
Bhautika Brahmacharya.
We'll now enter the second vow. I will always be in
I will always be in
and with Nityananda the Guru,
Nityananda the Guru,
Nityanandeshwara Linga,
Nityanandeshwara Linga,
and Kailasa the Sangha,
and Kailasa the Sangha,
and will never leave Nityananda the Guru,
Nityananda the Guru,
Nityanandeshwara Linga,
Nityanandeshwara Linga,
and Kailasa the Sangha
and Kailasa the Sangha
till the end of this life,
till the end of this life,
and after that also.
and after that also.
The third vow now. Please repeat. I will never indulge in Nityananda Guru Droha,
Nityananda Guru Droha,
Nityanandeshwara Linga Droha,
Nityanandeshwara Linga Droha,
and Kailasa the Sangha Droha
and Kailasa the Sangha Droha,
in any form, either by thoughts, words, or deeds. Now we'll enter the fourth vow. I will be open to any amendments to living the life of Bhautika Brahmacharya as amended by Nityananda the Guru, Nityanandeshwara Linga, and Kailasa Sangha. I now request the blessings of my Guru, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivama, and Kailasa the Sangha. Tathastu.
श्रीकैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्तश्यामलापीठारूढ श्रीमीनाक्षिसुन्दरेश्वरा भिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्ररत्न कुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वतीस्तन्यपानलब्धदिव्यज्ञान विश्रुतसकलनिगमागमसारभूत द्राविडवेद प्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत्परमशिवकरुणासमधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्रचामर श्रीचिह्नकाहलादि समस्त बिरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञानविज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संघ सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्ययापवर्गवर्ष विश्राण जीमूत परमत कलभ केसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु क्षपण शाक्यादि महांधकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु वीक्षणानर्हार्हध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वजस्थापक शैव समय कर्त्रे सर्वज्ञपीठारूढ श्रीजगद्गुरु श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिक स्वामी वागीश सुन्दर माणिक्यवाचक स्वामिनाम् अवतारभूत श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्ध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रिनवत्युत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान अरुणगिरियोगीश्वर परम्परागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञपीठ गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत काञ्ची कैलास सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तरद्विशततमगुरुमहासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमङ्गल नित्यकल्याण नित्यरजित कैलास परम्परागत आदिकैलास नित्यानन्दपीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठकर्तः साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परम्परागत वैवस्वतमनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चन्द्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचन्द्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ति परम्परागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मण्डित चतुष्षष्टि सम्प्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञपीठ सुराङ्गि साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूडामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणिपीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामण्डलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरुपरम्परा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरो श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत्परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानन्द प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवच्छ्री नित्यानन्द परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिन् अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञान वितरणेन विजयी भव जय जय।
And like Swamiji said, Swamiji is manifesting in each and every room. He is happening in each and every place right now. He is happening simultaneously, spontaneously, and synergetically in every place. I request each of you to post your click. What did you all understand from today's satsang? What was your best click from today's satsang? Ma, Dennis, and all of you, every one of you that are here. My Ishana Priyatmananda has posted that you experience the truth that the universe is happening inside you. And my Isak has posted my click about this satsang revelation is how important it is for every human being to have access to these 9 tattvas, to understand happening inside and outside us and realize how connected we are. Thank you, Swamiji. Absolutely, ma, very true. Especially one of the most beautiful things that Swamiji explained is about Shiva Kala. How Swamiji experiences himself like simultaneously happening everywhere. When you start cognizing, when you start understanding, that will become your experience. That was one of my click too. Ma Dennis has posted her major click was consciousness is happening within you. And beautiful, ma. Thank you for sharing. And come on, every one of you post. See, only when you talk and share, we will be able to have the Vakyartha Sadas today, as Swamiji told. Ma Lisika has posted synergetically, spontaneously, and simultaneously, as if without pulling away from illusion and liberation. We'll be experiencing all the 9 aspects. Myrene Mashro, absolutely. Our true self is consciousness. Actually, when Swamiji told, right? As creation, during sustenance, during rejuvenation, putting in delusion as Ishana, the Bhoga Kala, during the enjoyment, all the right, wrong, good, bad, and Yoga Kala as Sadashiva.
If you have
During
Ganesha or
the sleep,
Swamiji
like
or
Swami said,
Atmalinga, please bring
deep
up.
sleep, deep sleep.
And
During
your
that
Sri
state,
Meru,
we
Mahameru,
experience that
Shrichakra,
Anahata Dhvani, the Nada Kala,
or if you have a deity
where
of
there is that pure
Pajaya
Nadatma, the
Shri,
Dhvani
Kamakshi
Kala,
Woman, Lalita
that
Tripura Sundari, please
space
bring
of
up.
Nadatma, where you experience that Dhvani Kala, Anahata Dhvani, where there is no beginning to that sound, there's no end, and that pure sound, that absolute Paramashanta that you experience, that Anahata Dhvani is what you experience in your Sushupti. Actually, my idea when I read your click, right? This is one of the things I also clicked with in today's satsang, where Swamiji revealed, even in all of this,
The sequence of the puja will be as
Shiva,
this. There will be Guru
pure
Puja,
space
then
exists.
Ganesha Puja,
Because
and followed
Paramashiva
by
in
the
Shiva Kala, he
Puja for
is
Kamakshi Amman
everything. It is not
or
happening one after another
Lalita Tripura
It is
Sundari.
all happening
So in that,
simultaneously,
we will offer Om Jiva
spontaneously,
Dashtotra, and
synergetically.
we also offer the
Ma Helen
Devi
is posted, I feel my
Katkamala.
spirit
So
refreshed.
that is
Absolutely. Like, remember when
it will
Swamiji
be
told
a
the satsang started? He
slightly
said,
longer
you
puja.
all give me just 1 hour of your,
Be
just give me 1
prepared
hour of your listening and attention.
to
I
sit
will give you
short.
God. Literally, Swamiji
I
has gifted
request
us
all
with
of
this
you to be
ultimate
just
science.
focused only on the puja. We can give
Patrick
3
Pine is
hours,
there,
just
Ma
couple of
Muktananda, Ma
hours for this.
Karunananda,
Then
and Shiv Panditaya. What did
you can
each of
keep
you
your
click
phone
with?
in silent.
Every one of you post your understanding. Let us do the Jivartha Sadar, which will help us deeply understand the
Just
truths,
be
each truth what
focused,
Swamiji revealed.
even if you're offering or not. I'm here to offer for all of you. Just be in that
Yes,
space.
that is right. All
Be
the
seated.
Panchakrityas, like how
Be
you read,
connected
the
with
entire Panchakritya.
Swamiji Ganesha,
In addition to that, the
Lalita
Bhoga
Tripura
Kala,
Sundari,
Yoga Kala,
or
the
Kamakshi Amman.
Jnana, the
So the
Dhvani Kala, each thing you
puja.
experience within you. All of this you feel as you.
You can have
All
more
these 9 are
flowers and
simultaneously,
kumkum for
spontaneously,
offering. So for
synergetically
Katkamala, you can
happening in
offer
you.
kumkum.
And the feeling you have, all these put together is you. That experience is
And
Shiva
keep your
Kala.
river leaf
Wow, today's
by
satsang is
Akshata
just phenomenal
or
in every
Nevedyam.
sense, in every aspect. And I request each of you, all the participants, to keep posting your clicks, your understandings.
With a leaf nut, vastram, and
Okay, so I
jewelry.
see one of the participants, Mahistak, has continued. She's posted, my click about the satsang or revelation is how important it is for every human being to access these 9 tattvas, to understand these happenings inside and outside us, to realize how we are connected. Absolutely, ma, that's true. See, only when we understand this, like what Swamiji told today, for us, Panchakrityas itself was something so mind-boggling. And Swamiji first revealed about Panchakrityas. Now Swamiji has revealed the 9 tattvas. The entire Panchakrityas, like what Sadashiva does, that's coming
Everyone,
as one
please
this thing as
apply
Sadashiva.
kumkum and vibhuti on your forehead.
Each one we understand deeper and deeper and deeper. Ma
Shake the
Lisika,
flower
you have posted you
in your
have some
hand.
words but you don't know how to write. Actually,
At
ma
the
in
end of the chant,
Vakyartha Sadar, Swamiji beautifully
offer
says
the flower
there is no such thing
to
as right or wrong in
Swamiji Pataka or
Vakyartha Sadar.
Swamiji.
Means each one shares their understanding from where they are.
Om
So whatever you click with, share, even if
Nityanandam
it means you just understood 1 or 2
Paramashugadam
words, it is fine.
Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvadidam Gagana Sadusham
Yes.
Tattvamashyadilaksham
So we
Yegam
have
Nityam
Ma Karunadanandam. She
Vimalamakalam
posted, what a more beautiful
Sarvadi
darshan. My
Sakshi
click is all 9
Bodham
aspects of consciousness happens
Bhavatitam
inside of us in the
Trigunarahitam
microcosm and happens outside
Satgurum
of us in the
Tam
macrocosm. Very true.
Namami.
And Ma Guru Prasadini has posted that the seeking to unite within the ultimate is happening beside the union or oneness with the ultimate is happening simultaneously. Very, very true, Ma. You have put a very beautiful statement, Ma Yoga and the Rukmini. And wow, so many of you have posted. Now, from cherishing all these powerful cognitions, sit, manifest the power. Take a few minutes, sit now, intensely desire to manifest Shakti. Like Swamiji said, understanding in each of these states, you exist as Paramashiva. You manifest as Paramashiva simultaneously, spontaneously, synergetically. You do not need any proof. Co-manifestation is not a proof that you're Paramashiva. It is an expression of your Paramashiva. There's a difference. Now, sit intensely with the space, all the truths that Swamiji revealed. You will be able to manifest this power of length, breadth, and depth. You will be able to manifest answers to any questions that you want. We are going to do like a game now. I'm going to request all the participants to connect to a partner, and you can ask them to post any scientific questions they can ask you. Anything, right? Once they ask you a question, what you're going to do is you're not going to Google. Like, for example, if someone asks you, what is the exact name of the scientist who discovered, let's say, the matchstick or anything like penicillin or any of this, you're going to be scanning and exactly identifying the details of it. Do it like a game. Connect to any one of your choice, but dedicate the next 15-20 minutes to sincerely manifesting this power. Please start. Take a few minutes.
Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham. 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 Om Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Can I just now each of the participants, you can post in the chat what you were able to manifest, were you able to get the answer? Ma Helen Gomez, you should start doing it like a game. Actually, online you will have these Olympiads, trivia questions and all, right? Just start playing with it. Just start having fun. See, when the moment you start seeing, you will be able to see exactly details. Ma Yogananda Guru Prasadini, okay. Ma Durjati has posted. Great. Every one of you that have posted, please understand, each of you can experience this truth. Manifest the powers intensely. You'll be able to experience this like a shift, a beautiful shift happening in your inner space. Understand, the moment you decide to shift, have a breakthrough, like Swamiji told, understanding everything exists in you. Shiva Kala. Experiencing the space, like how Swamiji said, he is right now manifesting in your room. Like this is one of the best news from today's satsang. Swamiji is right now manifesting where you are. He is happening there. Swamiji is himself going to be revealing all the details. He will be showing you the answers. He will be revealing every single detail to all the things that you have. You just need to experience the deep feeling connection and experience the declaration that Swamiji gave. He has declared about himself. He has told the ultimate truth of how Swamiji exists. Just connect to that component and experience that ultimate truths manifesting. Now, to all the participants, please continue to manifest. Ask your partners to share with you, and you share with them. Go deeper and deeper to understand every truth what Swamiji has revealed. Now, we've all been learning about the Panchakrityas of Paramashiva, right? We are going to now enter into a very beautiful Q&A session, a special question and answer session, where Swamiji is going to be revealing the sacred secrets of all the different principles, how 25 states of consciousness exist, how the entire creation happens, the Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara, and how the universe exists. Ma Lisika, I just wanted to answer for what you posted. You need to just sit and understand. I'll tell you one thing, okay? So in one of the Vakyartha Sadhas, in Gurukul, we do daily Vakyartha Sadhas. So one day, when Swamiji said, some kid said, I'm not sure if, my understanding is right and I may be wrong. Very beautifully, Swamiji explained, there is no such thing as right or wrong in Vakyartha Sadhas. It's not a debate. Only debate is done from the angle of proving the other person wrong. Vakyartha Sadhas is a discussion. Each one shares their understandings. Everyone questions each other's answers. Everyone answers each other's questions. So it is a place where you go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. You keep peeling layers and layers and layers and layers till you experience the Parama Satya that Swamiji revealed as your reality. That is Vakyartha Sadhas. So don't worry of how you do not know how to write, doesn't matter. You don't see, it is not about there is something right, there is something wrong, there's no scale. It is your understanding. When you start talking your understanding, you evolve. Just repeat the words that Swamiji gave. You start evolving. You start understanding deeper and deeper and deeper, further and further. And that by itself will lead you to a breakthrough. You're understanding, no? So don't worry. There's no such thing as understanding something, not understanding something. No, it simply doesn't exist like that. You post your understanding. So don't worry about are you going to be right or wrong. You should know with Swamiji, he will flow through you and give it to you as an experience. Okay. Now, we are going to be entering into the next session where we are going to be understanding and receiving the answers, the unique answers that Swamiji is given, the deeper revelations Swamiji is given on the 25 states of consciousness, the the 25 states of consciousness, the 11 dimensions, and about Jiva, Jagat, and Ishvara. So let us all enter into this session now.
First thing, very first thing, knowing lot of things are happening without your will itself creates the urge in you to control all of that. That is the basic thing. When you know the ground is shaky, you want to put your feet strongly. You deciding, I have to be stable. I have to be stable. You deciding, I have to be stable, happens to you when you know the ground is shaking. Means too many things are happening in you without your will and cooperation. You feel then, it's not what you really want. I'll give you one example. Yesterday I was explaining the logic and this tantrum throwing child in you. The way I briefed and the way I described, you will see more and more of that logic will be empowered in you. Please listen. I am not saying one is right, another one is wrong. But if the logic has power, at least you can practice something and get you out of the mess you have. More you know, tantrum throwing child is overpowering you, more number of times you will not allow him to overpower you. See, knowledge is just to take the right decision at right moment. If you don't have this knowledge, you will not even know what is overpowering you, how you are functioning, how you are thinking, what is actually happening in you. Then it is just, you don't even know the ground is shaky. Now with this clarity, so many things are happening without your consent. So many things are happening without you saying yes. So I'll give you this example. Listen. Deep sleep and dream state. You know whatever is happening there is out of your control. It's happening without your yes or no. But I tell you, the moment you start understanding things happening there are happening without my yes or no, slowly, your individual will starts encroaching that zone. Starts entering into that zone because your individual will is such, by its very nature, it will expand. By its very nature. If you just give the information to it, hey, you have not expanded enough, that's enough, it will trigger. If you just give intelligence, there's a more possibility. There are many zones you have not entered, not because you are powerless, because you have not tried. I wanted all of you to know, please listen. This whole Sadashivoham, all the powers you are going to manifest. Listen carefully, all the powers you are going to manifest. It is not that you have not entered into that zone because you are powerless, you have not tried. Understand the whole shift. Which I am trying to tell you. It's not that because you are powerless, you did not express the power of third eye. It's not that because you are powerless, you do not express any other powers. You have never tried. Your individual will has never been told that you have a possibility. You have never been told convincingly. Nobody gave you that confidence that something like this is possible. Your biomemory can be awakened to the higher state. Your muscle memory can be awakened to the higher state. There is so much of
Shell and Scuderia Ferrari HP. It's all about maximizing performance and efficiency. And now, there's a new race fuel brewing. Stay tuned, I've got some new friends coming.
mass, employment, having people working under you, the whole corporate system, our whole education system, everything functions based on discouraging people. I tell you, whatever you learn about you in the deep sleep and dream state, you know whatever is happening there is out of your control. It's happening without your yes or no. But I tell you, the moment you start understanding things happening there or happening without my yes or no, slowly, slowly, your individual will starts encroaching that zone, starts entering into that zone, because your individual will is such, by its very nature, it will expand, expand, expand. By its very nature, if you just give the information to it, hey, you have not expanded enough, that's enough, it will trigger. If you just give intelligence, there's a more possibility. There are many zones you have not entered, not because you are powerless, because you have not tried. I wanted all of you to know, please listen. This whole Sadashivoham, all the powers you are going to manifest. Listen carefully, all the powers you are going to manifest. It is not that you have not entered into that zone because you are powerless, you have not tried. Understand the whole shift. Which I am trying to tell you. It's not that because you are powerless, you did not express the power of third eye. It's not that because you are powerless, you do not express any other powers. You have never tried. Your individual will has never been told that you have a possibility. You have never been told convincingly. Nobody gave you that confidence that something like this is possible. Your biomemory can be awakened to the higher state. Your muscle memory can be awakened to the higher state. There is so much of discouraging, I tell you. The whole society, all your education, the whole system of this boss, employment, having people working under you, the whole corporate system, or the whole education system, everything functions based on discouraging people. I tell you, whatever you learn about you in the school is such an abusal to you. Just because you cannot do the math calculating 30 plus 21 minus 17, you have been given the identity you are completely useless for anything. You have been told you may be great in painting. You may be great in manifesting powers. But whatever teacher knows as intelligence, when you are not able to stand up to his idea of intelligence, the idea put inside you about you is such destructive. Please listen. Such destructive. I am breaking the first part, the first myth I am breaking. I am not empowering you. I am just encouraging you to explore. I am doing it in your biomemory level, that's all. Means deeper part of you. Fortunately, I can talk to that part which even you cannot talk. It is like you and your spouse has a problem, so you go to a common man whom both of you trust and decide to listen to his words. Same way, you and your inner space has a problem. Both of you come to me. I can talk to that person and make that person explore. That's all. All initiation is nothing but making your inner space explore. Opening up your inner space to the higher possibilities, to the higher realms, to the higher existence. One part of you, almost you are not in touch with it. You do not explore that side. You are so strongly believing that part of you will not be useful for you anymore. I just say, no, don't think like that. That part listens. So I talk to that part, ask that part, come on, wake up, unite, integrate. Listening to that part and integrating it with you, making you as a whole, and asking you to explore. The question you asked, so much is happening without our will, how can we do anything about it? Even knowing that so much is happening without your will, triggers tremendous insecurity in you, that insecurity makes the seeking happen in you. I tell you, when that insecurity is triggered, you naturally decide, oh no, this cannot go on. I have to put my foot down. Little more than what is real, you have been told things are not in your control, then you can't handle it, you wake up. Waking up, that seeking, is all I want. So for that purpose, sometimes I do tell you, hey, be careful. Actually, the scene is not that bad. You need to be told, hey, careful, so you wake up.
What's the interplay between the 25 states of consciousness and the 11 dimensions?
I should say, 25 states of the consciousness is what you perceive, you go through. 11 dimensions of universe is what universe perceives it is going through.
If you change your state of consciousness, you'll automatically change the dimension you're in,
Yes,
and vice
sure.
versa?
When somebody moves to Turyatita, he will never be in length. Naturally, he will be more and more in length, breadth, depth, time, space. Surely change of consciousness leads to change of state.
But will the change in state actually lead to a change in consciousness as well? If you
Yes, both.
Both.
Both. See, when you change, world changes. When world changes, you change.
But will that change has to be regressive? Let's say you achieved Theta to Theta, there's no way you'll actually go back to being deep sleep.
I should tell you, the regressive possibility completely disappears the moment you even you enter into Turiya. After that, no regressive possibility. Till Jakrat, there is regressive possibility. But not after the Turiya.
When I am in a relationship or I am having a meaningful conversation with somebody, is it just the state in which I am there that will define the quality of relationship or conversation I am having? Or is it that in that state, what is the extent of length, breadth and depth I have? That will decide.
No. Actually, the state in which you exist, that decides. A length, breadth, depth is always liquid. It just gets altered the moment you shift that state. Just a simple remembrance of the Guru. The intimate touch, that experience, remembrance, your whole energy will be shifted. The length, breadth, depth will be different. That is why we have in Sanskrit, Smaranat Mukti, just by remembrance liberation. So, you don't have to bother about length, breadth, depth of that dimension, that space. The space you are in matters.
So, the 5 components of these 11 dimensions, are they anyway related to the Panchabhutas? Because they seem
No. 5 elements are, all 5 elements are within the, see, that space is different, this space is different. The space in Panchabhuta is Vyoma. The space in this 11 dimensions is Akasha.
Okay.
Vyoma is different, Akasha is different.
I see. And one more follow-up question. The Dvadasa Jyotirlingas, some of them are supposed to express a certain tattva like Akasha tattva or Vayu tattva.
That is Panchabhuta lingas.
Oh, so that is
Dvadasa
also...
Jyotirlinga is different. Panchabhuta lingas are like a Tiruvannamalai is Agni, Kanchipuram is the earth, and Tiruvanekkaval water, and Kalahasti air, Chidambaram Akash. It means the Vyoma.
I'm also trying to understand this space. So in the 63 Nayanmar story, Pusalar Nayanar, he builds a temple in the mind.
That is a depth.
Depth. And
see, from the space, he builds in depth. He does not have length breadth. That is why his temple was more strong than the temple built by a king with a stone and a mud.
Right. Sadashiva attends his temple. Right.
Not only that, after the Kumbhabhishekam, Sadashiva gives the boon to that Pusalar Nayanar. The temple you built will become reality in the physical plane, and it is still there in Kanchipuram.
Yes,
see, all of you, I don't know how many of you know this story. See, in Kanchipuram, the temple which was taken out of Pusalar's inner depth and kept out by Sadashiva is still there. You will be surprised. All those pillars and stones does not look like a carved, as if they have been done by some chemical. See, those pillars does not have a chiseling mark. It is done as if they applied some chemical and they made that pillars out of stone. It is still there in Kanchipuram. There is a temple in Kanchipuram which Pusalar Nayanar built in his depth, and after accepting that, Sadashiva makes that into reality and keeps it in the real plane, in the means physical plane.
Swamiji, one question. Is there any correlation between the Trayogunas and the states of consciousness?
I should say, the whole deep sleep is tamas, and dream and Jakrat belongs to Rajas, Turiya and Turyatita belongs to Sattva. I should say Turiya belongs to Sattva, Turyatita not even Sattva, it's beyond Sattva.
Thank you, Swamiji.
So my question is,
not as plants. As plants, you don't build muscle memory and biomemory.
In manifesting reality, you said desires don't manifest, beliefs manifest. So desire is the length and belief is the breadth. Is that?
I should say, desire is length, belief is a space of deeper breadth and higher depth. It is the space between the breadth and depth. Because some of your beliefs get into depth.
And where does the time factor, time and action come into picture? Like how long does it take?
It depends on the depth. If the depth is more, it touches the time. If the depth is less, it is touching the breadth. It's like 5 blocks, one on the another. If the length is too much, it is touching the breadth. If the breadth is too much, it is touching the depth. If the depth is too much, it is touching the time. If the time is too much, it is touching the space.
So what decides how long it will take? Something.
Intensity.
Intensity of belief?
No, intensity of your decision, conscious decision. Even belief, you see, I should say, belief is not depth. Your will is depth. Belief does not make depth. Your will makes depth. Conscious will makes depth.
Swamiji, I have one more question. I've noticed many times when I'm waking up in the morning, I'm awake, but my body is dead as a stone. It's not moving.
That is more of a breadth, not depth.
Okay.
It is like a part of your imagination is not ready to settle with your body.
Swamiji, it looks like that there is some correlation between the different states, what we have, like Turyatita, and the depth.
No. In every state, all these three are active in a smaller or higher level. For example, in the lower 9 states, more length, less breadth, and almost no depth.
Okay.
Higher states, more depth, very less breadth, and almost no length. Now, with all my integrity, I am telling you, I do not have any words inside. The words I uttered gave a break, no word inside at that time. Now I did not have word inside.
Yes.
Only for uttering it gets generated and gets uttered. Then back.
So it's a combination of a state and your depth, Swamiji?
State alters the length, breadth, depth division of you.
So
state alters the length of the length and breadth of the breadth and depth of the depth.
Yeah. So at a being level, we keep on floating basis our state into different dimensions.
I should say, states influence dimensions, dimensions influence state. If you sit and unclutch before falling asleep, you will not have the nightmare.
Yeah.
If you have a nightmare, morning you will not be able to do unclutching. If you have a Kundalini awakening, you will not have nightmare. If you have a nightmare, then awakening your Kundalini will be a little difficult. So all of them are interconnected.
Interconnected. So at Sadashivam, what we are experiencing is
I am working on the unit of you. See, unit of you is, you feel I exist. That I. That's a unit of Jiva.
Yes.
Unit of dimensions is a space which I am going to give you the experience. Unit of Sadashiva is Shakti, which I am already working on you and feeding you into which. Understand? More and more Shakti is fed in your mouth, more and more you will feel Sadashivatva. Like if you eat, whatever you eat, that only you will belch.
True.
So if you are fed Sadashivatva, you will belch Sadashivatva. That's it. Unit of Sadashiva is Shakti. I think all of you are clear about these three units. Unit of Jiva is I. Unit of dimensions of the universe is space. Unit of Sadashiva is Shakti. So I am working with, actually all these three are one and the same. Shakti, space, I is one and the same. So awakening them and filling you with that Advaita is the whole Sadashivam process. Actually, I am giving you some experience, then spending little time giving you logical understanding. Because of the strength of the experience, you understand it deeply. Because of the understanding's depth, you get into deeper experience. So this virtuous circle, because the experience has started, the virtuous circle is running. If the experience is not there, no listening, no experience, it will be vicious circle. Teachers put you in vicious circle, masters put you in virtuous circle. Yes.
Swamiji, for the depth, you had used three expressions, I think: cognition, consciousness, and being. So
all three different words pointing towards the same experience.
So, but cognition can be good and bad both.
Being also can be good and bad. Depth can be good and bad.
Okay.
The same, when you have a nightmare, you are going through the depth only. It's not that depth is good. Depth can be good.
So for making it good, the cognition needs to move to more
consciously, if you build depth, it will be good.
Okay.
Unconsciously built depth will only be nightmare.
For a happening of any event, is there any way to know the origin of that event, whether it is from depth or breadth or from length?
See, never take a decision when you have a mood swing or depression. Because many times you will permanently damage yourself because you are temporarily upset. After happening, even if you know you have taken the decision when you are in the length, it has no use. Anything, whether the outcome is good or bad, strengthens you is from depth. Anything, whether the outcome is good or bad, makes you shallow is length. Even the nightmare wakes you up finally. Yes, bad depth, but wakes you up.
I wanted to ask whether depth is inbuilt in human beings or not, or we have to build it, like...
You are given freedom. I will not say it is inbuilt. The possibility is there, but you should consciously build, because many times when you don't build, you just die without even experiencing or tasting depth.
Okay, and one more question.
I can say integrity is also one of a powerful way to build depth. Integrity is always the tipping point in your life. That's a tipping point, and I tell you, integrity also makes you enjoy life very deeply. For an integrated person, this coffee will taste 1,000 times more than an ordinary person who is superficial. Same coffee, 2 cups. For one it will be coffee, for another one it will be nectar. Integrity matters, increasing the depth of being and experience.
And Swamiji, where do we put aggression and mood swings in? Is it breath or logic?
It is more length.
Length.
Usually, length damages, breath heals, depth makes it irrelevant. When you are doing a poetry, art, dance, music, it heals. Logic hurts, emotion heals, depth makes it redundant, irrelevant.
But you talked about 3 levels, like the one which you gave the Trishul example and being example and universe. So is it that we are being better and better, like going up?
I have given you understanding. For understanding, I use these examples.
And can you explain depth in the universe level?
Vishwamitra creating Trishangu Swarga.
I don't know that.
Vishwamitra created a new heaven for Trishangu. If you are deeper enough within you, you can not only handle you, control you, you can even control things outside you. You can create your body temperature, change the body temperature and make the rain happen.
When we are not aware about this, and then what's our state?
About which?
About the dimensions. What is our state?
When you are not even intellectually introduced and you are not opened your eyes for it. Like how a born blind man, difference between born blind and the fellow with eyes. Ignorance is suffering. Not being introduced to the unit of you, unit of universe, unit of God is torture. Being introduced to the unit of you, unit of God, unit of universe is a mandatory basic requirement. It is a owner's manual for a body. Along with every body, the owner's manual should come. See, it's like a saying, oh, if I have not introduced the owner's manual to my car, what will happen? What will happen? Anything can happen. A Gurukul, the first job of the Gurukul is introducing to every being unit of you, unit of universe, unit of Sadashiva. That's the first lesson. And then making them understand life from the unit. See, if you have to teach physics to the kids, you naturally teach unit of length, millimeter, centimeter. Same way, how you teach units of everything. Liter means unit of liquids. 1 milliliter, 2 milliliter. Like how you teach units. You need to teach the unit of being, unit of universe, and unit of Sadashiva to every being. Not doing is the crime against humanity. Education is an education only if you are educating the units of life. These three are units of life.
Nithyananda Swamiji. Swamiji, I want to understand this depth dimension, the equivalent of this from the modern physics point of view. My understanding might be very limited, but I think, see, for example, what these guys are telling us now is that when we observe certain phenomena, we change the result.
See, they only gone up to the breadth of the physics.
Breadth.
See, length of the physics is A plus B is C, 1 plus 1 is 2. Now, this whole observer changes the result is only a breadth of the physics. Still the fools have not gone to the depth of the physics.
Understood, Swamiji.
Understand?
Yes, Swamiji.
Now I can move my hand and move the sun is the depth of the physics.
Understood, Swamiji. All these mystical powers, all this is completely...
See, I can move my hand here and move the sun there. Is the depth of the physics. Very difficult for the physics to grasp. Even the breadth of the physics they are catching only after so many hundreds of years.
Yes, Swamiji.
Understand? You see, length of the physics is Newton. Breadth of the physics is observer influences the observed. The depth of the physics will be quantum. Not this guys, the quantum word they are using. In this, the quantum word they are using, they are trying to show more an agnostic, atheist way of, this is the way the parallel universe exists, but they are not saying our will as a powerful role to play with the parallel universe. See, the moment you say there is certain will which plays, then the independent intelligence operating the whole mechanism need to be accepted, which is Sadashiva, which they don't want. That is why they are trying to keep the depth of the physics as agnostic as possible due to their unscientific stupidity.
Understood, Swami.
See, what is unscientific? Not exploring because of your vested interests. Agnosticism, removed from quantum physics, will make the scientist a genuine seeker, will lead them to enlightenment.
Understood, Swamiji. Thank you, Swamiji.
Anybody who has studied little quantum physics?
Swamiji.
You can, of course, there I know so many, Rajesh, it's agnosticism. Not letting the quantum physicists do the real scientific depth because of their vested interests of not letting the independent intelligence possibility of existence. They go on denying, not looking at that direction, that parallel universe as a possibility of the will's existence of manipulation and manifestation. The difference between the agnostics and the Agama. Agama is very clear. The depth of the physics as an independent intelligence playing the creation, maintenance, destruction, delusion, liberation part. And understand, I am manifesting powers to establish theism of the quantum physics. The theistic quantum physicist is my Balasans. If I have to define my Balasans, theistic quantum physicist. Actually, I told some of my Balasans, hey, don't write 12th examination. I'll make big universities, give you honorary doctorate. When they bring it, tell them, put it at the feet and go. Don't touch by hand. It's dirty. See, this world needs to know, when the depth is awakened, the education is different. Actually, I am going through the fluttering period of my Gurukul. Means I am at crossroads. That is why I have to justify my Gurukul so much, and in few years, you will see 10 times longer queue. This middle class Indian parents will be standing here, like how they stand outside the US embassy for visa, for my Gurukul administration, for my Gurukul admission. Now I am going through the crossroads where I am yet to establish, see, I have established certain things, but I have not completely established the utility value of this in the regular life. Once I establish that, then these middle class Indian parents will be standing here in queue up to Bangalore. People will ask, what queue is standing? No, Devi Nithyananda Gurukul admission opened. So we are all standing for application. See, when the physics is looked at from the angle of depth, with the integrity to the scientific seeking, Atado Brahma Jignasat, let us inquire into the reality for the sake of reality. When that starts with the depth, the being produced is called theistic quantum physicist, my Balasans, who will wave the hands and move the planet's effects and will always be bound down in front of deity. Who can wave the hands and materialize what you want. Who will always bow down and bend in front of a deity. Theistic quantum physicist. Listen to this example. You are in a forest. A tiger sees you. You see the tiger. It is chasing you. You are running for life. That is Maya. Because the way you want to see, you create what you want to see. It is called Drishti Srishti. Because you see, you create. Listen carefully. Next, Ganga is flowing forever. From the Himalayas to Ganga Sagar, ocean. That is Srishti Drishti. Because it is there, you see. Listen carefully. This is the difference. Tiger chasing you experiences Srishti Drishti because you see it is happening. Ganga flowing is Srishti, means it exists. Because it exists, you see. Tiger chasing you is Drishti Srishti. Drishti means seeing. Srishti means creation. Because of your seeing, it is created. Ganga flowing is Srishti Drishti. Because it is there, you are seeing. What's the difference? If there is a psychological intervention, for example, even the modern day researchers are proving, the moment you see the tiger, if you are shaken, frightened, certain chemicals are released in your body. Tiger hates the smell of that chemical. If you are not frightened, if you don't release that chemical, tiger doesn't chase you. It is not necessary always the tiger should chase you. If you have a fear, you will project and have an animal chasing you. Whenever there is a psychological intervention and the manipulation of the happening, it is called Srishti Drishti. Because you see it is happening. Whenever there is no psychological intervention, the Ganga flowing, there is no psychological intervention from your side. From your side, there is no intervention. It is flowing whether you see it or not. It is flowing whether you perceive it or not. That is Srishti Drishti. What is created, you are seeing. So listen, in this 25 consciousness, 11 dimensions, 5 aspects of Jiveshwara Jagat, neither everything is Maya nor everything is reality. There are certain things which are influenced by Drishti. That Srishti is Maya. Tiger chasing you is Maya. Ganga flowing forever is not Maya, it is reality. Where your intervention does not alter the existence, the reality, it's not Maya. So, your first question is that 25 consciousness, 11 dimensions, 5 aspects of Ishvara, all these are Maya, are just different permutation combinations. Different permutation combinations of these 3, which is influenced by the seer, is Maya, which is not influenced by the seer, is reality. The next question, where in it does Sadashivoham exist? No. All this exists in Sadashivoham, not Sadashivoham in it. Understand? All this, even Ishvara, Sadashiva's 5 dimensions of Srishti Sthiti, Vinasa Trobhava Anugraha, Srishti Sthiti Sanghara, Trobhava Anugraha, creation, maintenance, destruction, delusion and enlightenment, liberation. Even these 5 aspects of Sadashiva is only the Vyakta component. So all this 25 states of consciousness of Jiva, 11 dimensions of Jagat, 5 aspects of Ishvara, all this is established on Sadashivoham. All this exists on Sadashivoham. Sadashivoham does not exist in any of this. All this exists in Sadashivoham. And you are asking, or is it only outside of that matrix we exist? Please understand. Sadashivoham exists outside of all this matrix. All this. Jiva, Ishvara, Jagat. The overlapping and permutation combinations of all this forms certain matrix, and that matrix, listen, that matrix, when it is influenced by the seer, I call it Maya. When it is not influenced by the seer, I call it reality. But Sadashivoham is the space where all these are established. Whether it is Maya or reality, it is established on Sadashivoham. So Sadashivoham is outside this whole matrix. Actually, you are going to experience Sadashivoham, the space outside this matrix, in this Sadashivoham 2016. I am very serious about it.
has very beautifully answered. I should say, given the most uncommon answers, the common questions that we have on the 25 states of consciousness, the length, breadth, and depth dimensions, and just the way Swamiji answers, he will answer multiple people for multiple questions just by answering one question. So this is very beautiful. Hope you all enjoy the session. And this brings us all to the conclusion of our day today. And tomorrow we are going to be experiencing one of the most beautiful aspects, mastering your health dimension, how you can achieve best health. We are going to be learning the secrets to manifesting best health. Tomorrow is the Darshan of Jwarabhavna Murti, and we are going to be learning the science of healing, healer's initiation, and a lot more. So please join us 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The yoga starts. And from that, we're going to be learning the various different aspects of health, completion with the body and achieving the best health. So join us tomorrow. Do not forget. And we hope you all had a wonderful day today. We thank all of you for joining with us. Let us all offer our gratitude to Swamiji now and conclude with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavad Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu Om Nityanandam. Thank you all, Nityanandam.